guys? It's your boy Jado, and as you know, I've recently hurt my foot, so I'm doing these different type of videos. In the meantime, since I can't walk, I was able to put a little bit of weight on it today. In case any of you guys are wondering, it's definitely getting better. But so today I want to talk to you guys about understanding others, being understanding in whatever situation that you're put in. And I kind of want to go over a few pointers and help you guys be more understanding is basically overall what I'm trying to get at. Anyways, so I want to start off by putting yourself in a situation. Let's say you have a friend, Adam or Tiffany, whatever, Adam or Tiffany. They come up and talk to you about their significant other, and you know, they're blabbing on blah 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 about their significant other and how they don't listen to them and how they're being hurt, and you know, they have to repeatedly tell them, you know, that they want to be understood, that they want, you know, something's going on in a relationship with one of your best friends, right? They come to you and you know, you're their best friend, right? Or even just a friend, and they come to you, right? No, take a step back. Why are they coming to you with these issues? It's because they trust you. It's because they want to be heard by someone important to them. They wouldn't just go up to a random stranger and be like, "Mama, mama, mama." You know, most people don't do that. They're going to confide in you because they trust you. And so what I want to talk to you guys about is, as I talked about in my last video, is being positive. If you're not being positive, if you don't have the right mindset going into this, if you're not prepared for the opportunity for one of your friends, right? If you're not prepared for an opportunity to help one of your friends and you have a negative mindset all the time, you might not be extremely helpful or understanding to your friend. You know, let's say you wake up in the morning, you're a horrible day, you've had a bad day, you know, work is just stressful, your relationship isn't going so well, your parents are nagging at you to get your homework done, whatever the case may be, right? And then your friend hits you up, you know, and they're like, I just need someone to vent to. And your first thought when they text you and hit you with that, I need someone to talk to. You're like, I got my own issues, I don't want to deal with that, right? That's pretty selfish, and that's pretty negative. So let's say you do, and you go hang out with them, right? You guys meet up for Jamba Juice or whatever the case may be. They start talking. If you're not prepared for that, and you're in a negative mindset, and you know, you're just not going to be there to give the best advice that you can. She starts talking, or he starts talking to you, and you're just like, yeah, okay, or break up with them then, whatever the case. That's the first thing people say when they don't really care. Oh, just break up with them. That other person is not going to feel important when they literally just lay all of their problems on you, and the first thing that you say is break up with them. It's because it means you didn't really listen, you don't really care, which is understanding. It's not your relationship, but if your friends, they came and trusted and confided in you. So if you're being negative to start out with, the whole conversation is not going to work. So what I want you to do is, one, be positive. You have to continually be positive and be open and ready and prepared for the opportunity to understand people. And one of the first things that you need to do after being positive in your own life is understand that it's not about you. This has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personal, right? Take a step back and be understanding. Take a step back and put yourself in their shoes from their views and try to understand the things that they're going through. And the thing is, like, you gotta understand, like, maybe if you don't do this for them, what if you were to try to come to them in the future and they do the same thing to you? How would you feel? Like, you wouldn't enjoy that at all. At least I don't think you would. I need some water. One sec. So, take a step back. Listen to what they have to say. And one thing that my father always told me, okay, when I was in high school, I used to get in arguments, I used to get in fights all the time. I had a big mouth, I had a big attitude. And one of the things my father always said to me, he would always come and sit me down, and the things that he would say would be, is what are you doing going to lead you to where you want to be in the next 5 years? Now, I understand that this is just a conversation with your friends, but you have to understand continual habits lead you to where you want to be, right? So you have to understand that if you do this and you repeatedly do this, this is where I'm going to end up. And another thing that my father used to always say to me, which really got to me, and I never really understood it till I was older, is what I'm about to say going to make the situation better or worse? Let me say that one more time. Is what I'm about to say going to make the situation better or worse? And now I don't necessarily mean better for you, helping you in the argument. Is it going to make the situation better so it ends? No. Or not the argument, but the topic is the situationship. Is it going to make it end? No. Is it going to help the conversation go the direction that is needed? To help your friend or to help you be more understanding, because that's the whole point of this video. Is what you are about to say, about to come out of your mouth, going to help the situation at hand? And that stuck with me for, many years, but I never really understood it. And it's like, the things that you say have consequences, and we need to understand that. And so to be understanding to people is we have to be, one, aware of what we're doing and what we're saying. Our body language is huge. And 3, positive. If you're not being positive, I don't even need to get back into that, right? So they're talking to you. Oh my gosh, my significant other is just not listening, and they hurt my feelings, and blah blah blah, and I repeatedly have to say things. Instead of just saying break up with them, you could be like, well, have you, tried to take a step out of their shoes? Have you told them that? Have you tried to take a step out of your shoes and try to understand it from their point of view? Yes, blah, blah, blah. If they immediately get defensive, then they also have an issue with understanding, which is what I'm trying to say. Everybody, you, me, at one point or another, we have an issue being understanding of others. We can't even have basic conversations. So I want you guys to work on putting yourself in their shoes, being more positive in your lives, and asking yourself, is this going to make the situation better or worse? Because at the end of the day, if you really cared about that person and you really wanted to make them happy, you'd be more understanding of their situation. And the whole topic that I want to help you guys understand is to be understanding. Does that make sense? Anyways, guys, I know that this was a lot of information and I rambled for part of it, but I just want you guys to know that I'm always there for you guys if you ever need anything. You're loved, you're amazing, you're strong, you're beautiful. And if you want any other topics like this, just shoot them down below and let me know. Anyways, little geckos, I'll see you next time. Deuces.
You're golden, golden, honestly you know it. Me under the street like I do, I'm so